Hey guys, it's John from Financial MD again, here with your Didactic Minutes. Today we're going to talk a little bit about things you maybe already know, but perhaps need to be reminded of. One of the big things that came out of the CARES Act was the extension of tax deadlines as well as IRA filing deadlines. So what does that mean for us? Well, obviously the first thing is we can extend our tax filing until July 15th and our tax payments, which is great for a lot of us. Some of you may have already done your taxes. Great, way to be on the ball, super organized. That's good. Some of us have not done our taxes yet because, not a priority yet, not until July 15th. Beneficial for those of us that are business owners and pretty much owe taxes every year. I haven't gotten a refund in years. So if you get a refund, cherish it. They're not always going to be there. So you can put off your tax filing. The other thing that has been delayed, which is I think a great thing, is the IRA contributions. So typically for a Roth IRA, you've got to make that contribution for prior year by April 15th. But now with SEP IRAs and traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs, you can wait until July 15th, which here's why that's a good thing. You may want to contribute for last year. Let's say you're a resident and you go into practice this year, so you're going to make too much money to actually do a Roth IRA, but you could have last year. And now that you've got some money, you can do a Roth IRA for last year and this year. Great. That's $6,000 per year, $12,000 total into a tax-free account. Awesome, especially when the market's low. But had it been a normal year and we had passed April 15th, you wouldn't be able to do that anymore. So what that means is now you've got until July 15th to make that Roth IRA contribution or that SEP IRA contribution if you're self-employed or traditional IRA contribution. Those are great things. They haven't necessarily increased the limit of what you can put in, but $6,000 is better than nothing. You could do $6,000 now for 2019. You could do the other $6,000 for 2020 now as well if you want, but you've got until next April to do it. A lot of benefits to that. I have a lot of my residents and young physicians that are putting both 2019 and 2020's contributions in right now because the market's low and they think that's a good idea. So that may be something to consider. But there's a lot of good things that are beneficial. If you got your stimulus check or some other type of helpful financial stimulus during this time, if you haven't spent it yet, which probably most of us have, but if you haven't and you're wondering what's something smart to do with this, hey, Roth IRA, do a lump sum contribution for last year. You've still got all of 2020 to put more in, and hopefully finances are just going to go up and up for all of us this year, as well as this nation as a whole. So hope that helps. A couple things to think about as you're trying to figure out what would be priorities to do right now. Here at Financial MD, we're always thinking about, okay, what's important next? Or what's important now, just to try to stay focused on, okay, what's the best thing I can do right now? And that's something you should adopt in your personal finances as well. What's important now? Trying not to get overwhelmed by all the multiple things that you can do when it comes to personal finances. But here's something you can think about and try to take care of right now. This is John from Financial MD with today's Didactic Minute. Have a great day.